matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. You talk about this Miami defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 8. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's got this down to the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
The Bears at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They felt they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
This defense for the Dolphins very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. And I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. This is taken at the 23. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kenneth Grant. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. From the gun, here's Williams. Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. A give, running right, Achane. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A Miami 1st down on a 14-yard pickup.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me,
there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 65 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
This smells so good.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
18 Cardinal.
Option handoff now to Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On the tackle there, Lonnie Johnson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second and 9 now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready? 70, 60 Vikings. Cardinal.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Williams. He finds his man, complete. That's Rhodes. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
What is that?
On first down, Rhodes.
Click on the lawn, nigga.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Second down and 3. Throwing is Williams. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Looks good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
The fuck?
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. This time they stay on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. stalling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Bro, you're
Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The middle they go. Rhodes. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rhodes. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. To the air, Williams. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. And
there he goes, left side. For the Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
I need some more. Shit was bad.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, Williams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 126 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Tag.
On first down, back to Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 24 now, here's second and 5.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
Hill going to go in motion right. Second and 5. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. The rifle's complete, caught by Moore. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third down and 13.
What is up?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs.
What you need salt for? Them crackers are salty in there.
Open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Hill on the return. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good. Dolphins. First down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go. Panthers 50. Panthers. Ready.
They'll run it up the middle now. They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Could have did salad and so that would probably been a little better. Like the Caesar salad
near the
was
7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range.
I missed that.
So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Yeah.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown,
Buddy, another
ready
ball,
to
buddy.
kick it away
You
is
got tea in there?
Sanders.
I'm not trying to push you. I'm just asking a question again. Man, my fault you get so fucking pissed off so fast. Oh, you did make Zaya some too. Swear. Swear you did. You did.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
What is it up?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rhodes. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Williams looking to do it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Roll out pass. Roll out
Did a
pass.
nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. They'll run on first down. Rhodes. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now Williams. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
And throw that shit in the butt.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Williams. He finds his man, complete. That's Rhodes. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
A gain of 7 that time, second goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
What is it?
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
It's third and goal.
What is it?
They'll look to throw forward with Williams. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Oh, look at this play call. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The trick play does not pan out here on fourth and goal. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
60.
They'll drop the throw.
It's early, so fucking.
Lonnie Johnson picks it.
You're a rookie. You're a fucking rookie.
5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, a break. First and 5.
What is up? Guys, yeah.
Looking to throw. Williams. And he's got it. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to play dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here's first and goal.
Ready.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big one. And they got it done.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before the season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Williams looking to do it himself. Oh, this is going to be caught along his sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, they realized their programs out of the pocket. The receivers went to the right spots, trying to get in the sight line, trying to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it,
£50 per person. That's £200. Nothing beats the Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some John, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showing with the cat. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers.